Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Walkies? For Kuhenki? Oh, well. Looks like we just can't. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Kalamina! Are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time out. What about Luonatar? Luonatar? You think... Hey! Sorry, didn't understand, but... Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now. Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is so...
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's... Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it.
Makes sense.
Hit.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this...
No.
Whoa!
Not sure. But it's definitely...
No, not that way.
the... sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think?
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend?
Kind of.
I see. Madam Mage, that was,
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. That's right. She's a good person.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the...
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice,
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will... Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an... Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with...
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon god. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do, technically, I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a... And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the board...
No wonder they tend to show up.
is it because the real moon is now so close to us that it's
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. The trilunar syzygy.
a trilunar?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to... But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Not Cry. There hasn't been an event, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. I see. Nicole
Nicole?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid
What does that mean?
she may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere.
My body is so... Wait, no. It's my mind that's... What's happening to me? I feel You'll drown. Are you out for a walk too? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that but Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. Death is near. Will I return to the moon after So far, at least, I still exist. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that, I suppose.
Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in the past. People would get so solemn and serious.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming! Yep.
So just fill these balloons with air.
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
All right, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch.
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get lockaberry. I don't mind sharing. You can have a...
I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbor, and when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to...
Hey! That was
2 bites!
Oh, then...
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So, I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. It's what a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe.
That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Some theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said...
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order, basically the rationale for their existence. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are 2 problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least...
Strengthen her connection. But
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home will...
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental... Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must... Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted...
so, finding out her real name isn't...
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step. But every journey... The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field.
Wait, Mage N? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully, anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mine.
What?
I wonder how Durian's doing. I should really go see him before I
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti,
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all...
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I am now very curious about her dog.
That's a long story.
What a lively place.
Hey, you old geezer!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they...
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. You might as well use that hammer to
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat...
See? Lolka knows what the score...
I guess they're... friend. Then again, it wouldn't be...
Columbina! Sing outside my door and then...
Oh, so that was her way of trying to be... What a pity.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip...
The surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night?
Huh? Is he... talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh...
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but...
The most important thing right now...
This name thing seems super important too. But where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no...
they going? They mentioned a maid.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her...
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike...
Huh. Hard to imagine Al...
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's... If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure...
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just...
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be... this young...
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of
Have we got the wrong person? Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the...
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless...
It's really you!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction, but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything?
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or...
Huh? Are they talking to this...
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing...
Sorry? Embarrassing?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their... The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is an...
All right! Paimon
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you...
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels, but despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were, even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond...
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, after building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, but of course, they were gravely disappointed. It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flew. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between, which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh,
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail.
Whoa, time out! The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find... Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means...
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to it? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a... We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantom. You look lost. Was that too...
Yeah, things got a little, tech.
All right. Let me think about how to put... Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night. And we...
I think so. For now?
Yes. Basically.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime...
My name?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything.
She seems friendly.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this system.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? Now then, the next order of business is...
Maybe the rest...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points, and I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yet, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the front.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than Prime.
I should follow them, just in case.
while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that
You're saying there's unreliable?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can.
Makes sense. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence. And that being said, I have
changes?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we...
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the... Yeah, right. That doesn't... The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always...
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on! The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child... Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond. And thus, the Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah, Columbina probably just wanted to...
I'd originally considered this a fabrication, but now that I think about it, it does seem like...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making...
Yes.
Oh.
And now, I can make no...
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we...
I convinced them to stick around a little longer.
So you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go...
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog know.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two?
Oh, no, we already met with her. We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device. That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and she said that she'll contact me through this device with more.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty.
Wait, then who exactly are you?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss...
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It's you!
So? It's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did...
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Hat Guy.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore.
From the tone of your voice...
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known.
So the Harbinger's #2 man...
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry. But we haven't seen a trace of...
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more... Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along?
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of our...
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote?
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right.
It's fine.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic...
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with
you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little... He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something...
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsarit.
That's pretty direct.
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing...
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora. Both of...
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private?
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me he has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, the only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will...
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind...
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply...
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find...
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But that gas was poisonous! And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time! A waste of time! The nerve!
You've been bottled...
Hat guy, I must say... You seem awfully familiar.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other question.
Wait, what?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed...
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but... Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said...
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this...
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering...
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained...
I always thought that was weird. Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to but Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time the Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue. Oh, it was a dumb and stupid rumor.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited. And Her Majesty never... For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed.
I just felt that having a place, and so I waited quietly for the day that I would...
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest... I forget who said it. But those words...
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because that...
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask, I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
Huh! It's a Sealy!
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I. Okay! Time to do what adventurers do best!
Here you are.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the...
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different...
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is that... And if I fail...
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions. However, we could not change their fates.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what... It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. So, think for yourself about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break...
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you... Everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign...
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be...
Is anyone there? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you... Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power.
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone. Spargana? Are you in there? girl!
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run! Where are all these monsters?
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
Don't celebrate too soon.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's monsters ahead! Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. Anyway,
Quickly!
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up! Oh, good. Gotta keep moving ahead. Monsters!
There's still a chance.